Short one today, we are rocking Garlic Jr. Such a shame he doesn't get his base form in this game. But as for his aura, it's this really nice red. I'm gonna give that a 4. And then for his grab, he's just kinda got that standard big guy grab, so I'm gonna give it a 2. And then for his skills, he has the Ceiling Paralyze Beam, which is a paralysis beam, and then Machio Star, which gives him all sorts of buffs. I mean, it's not bad. It's a paralyzed beam, it's some good buffs. I think I'm willing to give it a 4. And then moving on to his blast, we have the Death Impact, which is just a red full power energy wave, but it looks nice. And then we have Darkness Illusion, which is a pretty solid rush if I do say so. There's some really good impacts in there, and I love the face slam into the ground at the end. Very solid. And then we finally get a good version of this ultimate. Listen, I did not love how BT3 did it, using the dead zone as a projectile, and then it just kind of explodes. Never felt right. This one at the very least still sucks the enemy in, and then the power of it makes the dimension shatter like glass around them. It still doesn't super make sense, but it is a lot better than what we had before. This is a really solid blast lineup that I really have no complaints about. I'm gonna give it a 5. And then for Garlic Jr.'s overall aura, I don't know. Just seemed like a way to make Pilaf a little bit more interesting, and it doesn't even really succeed all that much. It's cool that he got immortality, but then he just got trapped in the dead zone, so he's really not that big of a threat. And even with his immortality, if he were to somehow escape today, power-wise, he would be so far behind everybody else, so it wouldn't matter if he couldn't be killed. He wouldn't be able to rise to power because he wouldn't necessarily be able to put up much of a fight either. That being said, I still think that his moveset was implemented really well into this game for such a minor character, and that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna give his aura a 3. And that's going to be it for this moveset review. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps me out a lot. And I live stream almost every day of the week, so be sure to drop by one of our lives sometime and say hi. But with that, I have been Gunchpot. This has been a moveset review. Thank you everybody again so much for watching, and of course, as always, see you next time.